Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. Now I'm here to show you one of the game board matches that I had, and it was really kind of important because the guys I was playing with weren't 100% sure you could do it because of the way that the challenge is described. And that challenge is the sniper challenge. And I was playing with my friend and I said, I'm just going to go to tier 2 and get the sniper. And he goes, well, I don't think you can get those sniper at tier. I go, yeah, I can in my 38H. He goes, I don't think your 38, is going to get a sniper medal. I go, watch me. And, well, you get to watch me, and he can watch it too. So the thing is, the sniper medal, you have to score 85% hits, and you have to do a potential minimum of 1,000 damage. So that if you hit a shot that gets bounced off for 100 points of a shot damage that you didn't get, it still qualifies as potentially 1,000 damage. So now if your 100-point shot doesn't hit the guy, you get 0 for that. That was potential 0, you didn't hit him. If you hit him and it doesn't go in, you still potentially could have gotten 100 points. And if you hit him and it did go in for 100 points, you got the 100. So its potential is the key. As long as you hit the guy enough times with a high enough percentage to total 1,000 or higher, you're going to get a sniper medal. And I'm going to tell you right now, I get the sniper's medal. You're going to see it yourself. So that's the thing that's cool. And it's also helpful because it's a tier 2. The matches are different. The slower tanks, etc., makes it a better choice for an ace 38H guy like myself. Welcome to Hidden Village. Alright, so I'm here in my short-range sniper tank, 38H. And I mention that because the way that the 38H plays is like a short-range sniper. Super accurate if you know what you're doing. Now it moves, as you can see, with the speed of a heavy tank. So plays like a heavy tank in mobility. Bounces shots a lot like a heavy tank. In tier 2. And it shoots like a sniper, but up to the 400, 500 meter range. It doesn't have long distance sniper ability, but for short range sniping, it's outstanding. And most of the matches you play in the 38H are going to be on maps where short range sniping is useful. So that was the point. So I'm just rolling up to the hill area here, and there you see enemy guys are there. So my job is real simple. I'm just trying to snipe these guys high accuracy, missing as few shots as possible, which is good because in tier 2 tanks, the enemy tanks don't tend to be as jerky because they don't have the horsepower to pull forward and jerk back, okay? So that's one of the things that helps. But you're going to have to hit a lot of shots. And that's okay. I'm used to doing that already. This guy's getting annihilated right off the bat. And the 38H has a good accuracy. I don't even have the steady aim on here, on the commander. So the normal accuracy on this is around 34, or maybe 35. Here you go. Tag, tag. There's another genius. Let's see what we can get here. There we go. That guy's coming up the ramp. I don't really have a shot at him. The thing I got to worry about, there's a guy over here, another 38H, and the enemy sniper, though, the only tier 3 in this game for him is right there, and that is the Chinese M3 GT tier 3 sniper. Lightly armored, so very killable by myself, but just got to watch out for his gun. His gun is more powerful than mine, but his armor is trash. And so there it is, I'm butchering him right now. Okay, this guy's half dead already. He's in trouble. Unfortunately, I missed that shot. Or that might have been the robot, I'm not sure. That is the enemy 38H. He's worried about a robot. He should be worried about me. I'm the one who's going to kill him. And I did. I've got the killing gun. So all the guys in here are done. Now the sniper's over there running away, and that guy's going towards the sniper. I'm looking for these other guys. You see the sniper right there on the map here. I know the sniper is there. I'm worried about these guys over here. That guy that I'm drilling. That is I think was that a D1? I think it's a D1 that I'm drilling. Some of those shots aren't penetrating, but I'm getting credit for those hitting, and that's the key. And he's dead, Jim. And then there's another guy, but he's doing some, you know, hardcore shooting damage. I don't like it, but that's all right. I'm pounding this robo. Yeah, he drilled me. Guess what? Gotcha. Alright, now there's 2 guys left. Now this guy, to get the angle, I couldn't back up. I had to go forward because if I got backed up, my gun was pointing too far down. But this is exactly what I was expecting. Short range sniping, and you watched me just crush a bunch of dudes. And this is the final guy, the sniper. He's come back. He wants a piece of the big boy. Well, big boy, I gave you all that you wanted. And there you go. 38H MVP, 1700 damage, 7 kills. Now, it doesn't matter how many kills you make. It's all about how many shots you hit and what is your percentage. Here we are. Now we're at the end of game screen. As you can see, 7 kills, 1700 damage, 840 blocked. The 38H is a killer blocker for tier 2. Now, I did lose 30,000 silver, but I don't care. I'll make it back in 1 game of Cold War, no problem. But I did make 45,000 plus commander experience. Jackpot, baby. So that's one of the things. The 38H is a commander booster and a high experience earner. So that I wasn't doing that in this match. I was doing the sniper medal quest, got the, you know, almost 50,000 commander points, which was awesome. 1 more game and I'll earn the what is it, the 6th skill on this commander. Now here we go. Bruiser knockout. Crew members and or modules, shell proof. You know, have a total damage blocked equal to your hit points or better. The sniper medal, here it is. Achieve at least 85% hits out of a minimum of 10, and then potential damage has to be 1,000 or more, and I covered that on both of them. Do more damage than your hit points, check. Top scorer in the game in damage, check. Kill at least 2 guys that cause you damage, check on that. Kill 6 or more guys for the top gun, check. Steel wall, what is that? Receive potential damage of at least 1,000 and survive. Well, there you go, jackpot, and a first class badge. I don't know, probably would have to gotten 2,000-ish or 2,000 plus to get the ace badge. I already have the ace badge, but it's always good when you get one. But a first class badge means you were really pretty awesome, actually, so I'm not complaining there. Scoreboard, yes, top of the heap. Enemy 38H, he did pretty good. And where is that sniper? There he is right there. So he ended up 4th. That was the final guy in their team. The killer thing about this match was that I got that sniper for the game board, and you guys got to see it and understand how you can do it if you have a 38H, or if you want to play something similar, tier 3 for example, where you're going to have to hit more shots perhaps to get your 1,000 potential damage, but definitely within the grasp if you execute with the correct plan of attack in the game, which I had. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you learned from it. This was really a great match, and it was really fun to get it because I'd spent a couple of matches playing and didn't get it because, as I was explaining to my friend, when I'm in a match, I only really get 2 types of matches or 2 types of players. And those players are the players on my team, in my platoon, and idiots. Or as Klaus would call them, the stupids. Every once in a while I run into someone who isn't stupid, but it's super rare. And it happens all the time. And we had it happen in one of our matches. It was just ridiculous. And I got tired of it. I'm like, no, man, this is stupid. You can't have these idiots pulling this garbage. So I'm going to go give this a run at tier 2 because the fastest tanks are not that fast. And I have to cut down on the idiocy because in this game, if you've played it and paid attention, the idiocy is rampant. So there you go. That's the reality. I'm the only one who's going to tell you this. Everybody else is too afraid. They're out there kissing up, trying not to ruffle any feathers. Well, guess what? If you play like trash, someone needs to tell you you are a trash player. And I run into those guys by the hundreds. It's all day, no matter what time of day you're there or I'm there. I see them at every time interval that I've ever been on this game. Imbecile after imbecile after imbecile, and they ruin the games. So this is why to do some of these challenges, it's just less of a hassle to do it in co-op, because what you do in co-op is reduce the opportunity for the imbeciles to ruin your game. Now, for the sniper medal, you cannot get medals in co-op. You can only get one medal, and that's the spotter medal. And I don't know why that is, but that's the reality. So if you need a spotter medal, co-op is fine. You need something else, like a performance medal, 3rd class, 2nd class, 1st class, like on your season challenges. You got to go to multiplayer. You want the sniper medal, got to go to multiplayer. All right. So that's the way it is, and that's what happened. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Look forward to seeing you guys in another video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. And as always, like and subscribe.